Today we're taking a break from our build to help out a neighbor and a buddy who is breaking stuff. So one of our friends has bought a nice piece of property not too far from us, and he lives pretty far away, so he's going to be heading up here at some point. In the meantime, we wanted to kind of prep this little area for him that's on his property to so he can come and kind of figure out where he wants to put a house and build and do all that. So this property has a couple of old mobile homes on it that have been here for, I don't know, what, 20 some years?
Yeah, loose.
Yeah, y'all remember Lloyd? This is our other neighbor. And so we have to figure out how we're gonna disassemble this monstrosity. First he's gonna try to take the windows out, and then, I don't know, we're just gonna try and wrinkle it up and stuff it in a dumpster. So we had a roll-off container brought in, cleared a little bit of area so we could get it here. These are pretty big. These are like 80 foot long by 14 foot wide. They're basically gutted. There's nothing really in them that is of any real use. So there's nothing really we can kind of salvage off of it that's worth messing with. We just got to figure out how to get them out of here. So here's the big dumpster, which has a big door on the back, which is super handy, so we can try, sort of just drive and smush stuff up in there. Over here, there's a whole other mobile home. I don't know how we're going to get in here to get this one because we got a lot of trees. Hard to see. Let's see. A lot of trees in there. And that one does have like an old heater or something in it. But anyway, none of this is really worth anything. We might try to salvage the frames underneath to use for, you know, use the steel to do like bridges over our creeks, which would be really cool. But we'll see what we end up with once we kind of get into this. But for now, looks like we're going to be pulling windows. So it's just screws and caulk.
Yeah, it's not as bad as I thought it'd be.
Yeah.
Actually, these big screws I thought were ribbed nails.
Oh.
But they're flathead screws, kind of crazy.
That's weird.
The ones that hold that wood on. It's like a common head.
Huh.
Yeah. Just because I'm...
It's like 500 screws per window. Let's see what's going on here. Yeah. Some freaking light in here. It's pitch black. All right. So we took out those windows. A couple boxes of nails in here.
I saw that. This one's got the wood in it?
Yeah, there's a little bit of wood here, like deck boards.
Yeah.
Well, after an hour's rainstorm, thunder and lightning made a big mud hole, so we kind of hung out in the truck until that was over. But we got all the windows out. There's a stack of windows. We were going to use them for deer blinds, but these are pretty junky, so they don't even qualify for deer blind. All right. Now,
we play with it a little bit, and then we'll pick it up in the morning.
yeah, there's a little step up into what probably was the kitchen. It's about 4 inches. So we're going to come up.
Oh, 4 inches above that floor?
Yeah, it's a little 4-inch step from here to there.
That's 4 inches from the bottom of that to that floor up there.
Okay, so
So need about 8 inches.
yeah, so we need to go 8 inches above the bottom of this band. So if we come up to about here, you'll be right at the top of the floor, and then we might be able to just lift this wall right off the frame. So the whole thing is sitting on log piers, but it's strapped down. He's having way too much fun. Short work of that. Up. There you go. We're gonna have to squish that up as small as we can get it so we can fit as much as we can into this container, this dumpster. Sunroom.
Well, I'll tell you what, it's no wonder the tornadoes tear these things up.
No kidding, there's like nothing to that. Day 2. Do we have a plan? Waiting on skid steer with grapple or buddy that has a backhoe to maybe help us with an arm. And otherwise we're just gonna try and knock this corner down and keep going. What's all this electrical box mess? Oh, that's an outlet and a switch. Are you gonna keep wire or what are you wanting to do?
We can make a little pile over there, decide later.
Yeah, I suppose. I don't imagine we'll end up with very much if there's...
No, but if you needed 5 foot of wire, you might as well use that versus a big old roll.
Well, that's true. What is this? 12.2, so
yeah,
that's decent.
That kind of surprises the mobile home.
Yeah, that's pretty expensive. Good call. All right, keep that. Cut this dumb thing off. Sweet. So if you're wondering why mobile homes are very difficult to heat and cool, this is the cutaway section of the wall. There's pretty much no insulation in it. Just very thin wood skinned with very thin metal. Put some blocks there. All right, so all the blocks from the pier that we accidentally knocked over yesterday when we were screwing around over there, we're going to use those blocks to try and build a little bit of a ramp there so we can get the tractor all the way up in and smash stuff up against that back wall so we can pack as much in here as we can. Spun these He's out. Hold on. That worked. Nice. It broke right off at the floor, so cool. Not to push the whole thing off of the piers. Yeah, that'll work. There you go. Nice. It's working. We're successfully making a hell of a mess. Right. Look at that dude. Yeah! Now I can just drag it off. Cool. Whoa, moving the whole damn dumpster. Watch that door! The door! Go like right under that window, and you'll miss that wall.
Look at got these wires too.
Yeah. All right. Jeff just showed up with his new tractor, and he's got the forks on it. So we're gonna lift these steps up out of the ground. Tractor porn. 2/3 of the way done, almost. I think we can fit that one trailer in this dumpster, but we're gonna have to get another one.
Keep talking about ripping that deck off of that backhoe. I think the whole damn thing would come down and start doing that because I'm sure it's on there pretty good. Go ahead.
Well, if we can get the rest of that off as best we can, then it won't really matter if it falls over.
That's right.
So, but the challenge now is we have so many interior walls we got to figure out. I was thinking, well, plus the furnace is in there, there's a toilet and a
You're not
sink.
going to worry about that backhoe. You got a long reach.
Well, that's true. We can just take chunks off of it. And then once the whole top's off, then it doesn't, we're going to probably have to yank it off anyway. I think if we swept the floor, we could pitch a bunch of tents on it and start renting it out as a glamp site.
Open air.
Yeah. Bring your own tent and set it up on the floor. All right, now we're in business. Well, at least we have this tree. Hold on. You're on a wall. Go over a little bit. There you go. Look at them blocks underneath. The blocks underneath. It's coming down and it's coming towards him. So much for the hot water heater. That's one way to do it. Dumpster's full. A little bit of scrap left and the frame. Gonna have to get another dumpster this week. Finish this off. And then we got the windows out of the other one yesterday. We're gonna have to cut it off here, and this video will have to be continued at a later date because we have to get the dozer in here and clear some of these trees out so we can get to that one. Then they're gonna clear all these and make a nice little place here where we could locate the house. So that's gonna do it for this one. Thank you all for watching. See you in the next one.